Good morning, first graders, or afternoon, whenever you're doing your ECRI. Remember, this is the part where we do say it, spell it, say it. I'll go first. This word is for. What's the word?
For.
Spell for.
F-O-U-R.
Word?
For.
Great. This word is five. What's the word?
Five.
Spell five.
F-I-V-E.
Word?
Five.
Great. These are both number words. This word is into. What's the word?
Into.
Spell into.
I-N-T-O.
Word?
Into.
This word is over. What's the word?
Over.
Spell over.
O-V-E-R.
Word?
Over.
Awesome. All right, now we're going to practice reading these words. When I point to the word, I want you to think about it in your head. Sound it out if you can, or try and remember the word. When I'm pointing, you're thinking. When I slide my finger, you're reading. I'll show you how to do the first two. Word, for. Word, five. Now it's your turn. Word,
For.
word,
Five.
word,
Into.
word,
Over.
word,
Into.
word,
For.
word,
Over.
word,
Five.
word,
Down.
word,
Fall.
word,
Goes.
word,
Green.
word,
Grow.
word,
New.
word,
Open.
word.
Yellow.
Wow, that was amazing. All right, now here's the exciting part. We have some new sound spelling cards. Are you ready? Lots of different spellings on these cards, so get ready. Oh, Mrs. O'Hearn's too far away. This card is acorn. What's the card?
Acorn.
The sound is A. What's the sound?
A.
So it's that long sound where it says its name. Look at all the spellings. The first spelling is A. What's the spelling?
A.
The second spelling is A consonant E. That's when that E is super quiet at the end, that silent or magic E. What's the spelling?
A consonant E.
The next spelling is A-I. What's the spelling?
A-I.
And the next spelling is A-Y at the end of a word like today. What's the spelling?
A-Y.
All right, let's do the card again. Card,
Acorn.
sound,
A.
spelling,
A.
spelling,
A consonant E.
spelling,
A-I.
spelling.
A-Y.
Wow, amazing. We'll try and remember those. The next card is Jumping Jill. What's the card?
Jumping Jill.
The sound is J. What's the sound?
J.
Look at all these spellings. The first spelling is J. What's the spelling?
J.
Now here's some tricky ones. This next spelling is G-E. When G is followed by an E, it sounds like a J. What's the spelling?
G-E.
The next spelling is G-I. When G is followed by an I, it sounds like a J. What's the spelling?
G-I.
Oh, Ms. O'Hearn's getting tongue-tied. And the next and last spelling is D-G-E at the end of a word. When it's D-G-E at the end of the word, we say J. What's the spelling?
D-G-E.
Let's try again. Card,
Jumping Jill.
sound,
J.
spelling,
J.
spelling,
G-E.
spelling,
G-I.
spelling.
D-G-E.
Ooh, super tricky. Our next card is seal. We've seen it before, but now we have different spellings. What's the card?
Seal.
The sound is S. What's the sound? The first spelling is S. What's the spelling?
S.
The next one is C-E. Look at that. G and C change their sound when they're followed by E. C-E sounds like S. What's the spelling?
C-E.
If it's followed by an I, it sounds like S too. What's the spelling?
C-I.
And then the two S's after a short vowel that we know. What's the spelling?
S-S.
Card,
Seal.
sound, spelling,
S.
spelling,
C-E.
spelling,
C-I.
spelling.
S-S.
Oh my goodness, we are ready for this. We are so ready, ladies and gentlemen. All right, get your motors running. When I point next to the spelling, you're thinking about the pattern and the sound those letters make. When I tap under it, you're going to say the sounds. I'll show you how to do the first two. Sound A. Sound J. All right, now it's your turn. Sound,
A.
sound,
J.
sound, sound,
J.
sound, sound.
A.
Oh, that sound is A. What's the sound?
A.
Sound,
W.
sound,
J.
sound,
A.
sound, sound,
J.
sound,
J.
sound, sound, sound.
J.
Here's a tricky one I didn't talk about. There are two sounds this letter makes. It makes that short sound, and it makes that long sound like its name, A. So I'll say first sound, second sound, A. Ready? I'll show you how to do it the first time. First sound, second sound, A. Your turn. First sound,
A.
second sound.
A.
We did it. That was really hard. All right, I had to get my contractions. All right, the words for this contraction are has, not. Words.
Has not.
The contraction is hasn't. Contraction.
Hasn't.
Good. The words for this contraction are had, not. Words.
Had not.
Contraction, hadn't. Contraction.
Hadn't.
Good. My contractions are messed up. The words for this contraction are was, not. Words.
Was not.
The contraction is wasn't. Contraction.
Wasn't.
Awesome. And our last one today, the words are that is. Words.
That is.
The contraction is that's. Contraction.
That.
Great. All right, now we're going to practice reading these contractions. Remember, I'm going to point to the contraction. You're thinking about how to read it in your head. As I'm pointing, I'm going to slide my finger. You're going to read it. I'll show you how to do the first two. Contraction, hasn't. Contraction, it's. Now it's your turn. Contraction,
Hasn't.
contraction,
It's.
contraction,
Wasn't.
contraction,
That's.
contraction,
It's.
contraction,
Hadn't.
contraction,
Didn't.
contraction.
Hasn't.
You did it. That's amazing. All right, now we are going to practice blending sounds to make words. I'll show you how to do the first one. Ready? Sound. Oh, I was going to show you. I'm so silly. The sound is k. Sound k. The sound is A. Blend. K. Sound blend. Came. Word came. This Zohran got a little bit messed up, and that's kind of far for you to see. All right. Now it's your turn, silly me. Sound. Sound.
A.
Blend.
May.
Sound, blend,
make,
word.
make.
Yes, awesome job. Awesome. Sound,
L,
sound,
a,
blend,
lay,
sound, blend,
late,
word,
late.
sound,
G,
sound,
a,
blend,
gay,
sound,
v,
blend,
give,
word,
gave.
sound,
A,
sound, blend,
8,
word,
8.
sound, sound,
A,
blend,
K,
sound, blend,
cake,
suffix, blend,
cakes,
word.
cakes.
You remembered that. Great job. Here's another tricky one. Sound,
J,
sound,
E,
sound is blend,
gem,
word.
gem.
Nice, you guys are getting it. Sound,
J,
sound,
A,
blend,
J,
sound,
D,
blend,
jade,
suffix,
S,
blend,
jades,
word.
jade.
Great, that suffix means it belongs to jade. Nice job. Now we're going to read some of these words. Remember, when I point next to the word, you're thinking and trying to sound it out and think of those spelling patterns. When I slide my finger, then you'll read it. I'll show you how to do the first two. Word, came. Word, make. Now it's your turn. Word,
Came,
word,
make,
word,
late,
word.
gave,
I have to see if I moved the computer before. Now we're kind of off kilter with our words. Word,
8,
word,
cakes,
word,
gem,
word,
jades,
word,
whip,
word,
slop,
word,
lop,
word,
cash,
word,
shell,
word,
wrap,
word,
desk,
word.
gift.
Awesome. We are cruising right through ECRI today. Let's see. All right, get ready for some dictation. So if you don't have your board or your paper, go quickly get it. I'm going to wait a couple of seconds before I begin. So you should always remember before you start your ECRI, make sure you have something for dictation. Make sure you're writing the words because it's important for you to write the words so that you know how the letters go. All right, let's start. The first word is with. What's the word?
With,
I would like to go with you to the store. What's the word?
with,
Say the sounds in with.
w, I,
Write with. All right, pencils down. With. W, I. If you didn't have with, gently cross it off and fix it. The next word is slop. What's the word?
slop, Slop.
Pigs like to eat slop. What's the word?
Slop.
Say the sounds in slop. Right, slop. All right, pencils down. O, ah. If you didn't have slop, gently cross it off and fix it. Remember, it's important to cross it off and fix it so that Mrs. McCormick and I know what your big, beautiful brain is thinking when you're writing. All right, the next word is plop. What's the word?
Plop.
I dropped a penny in water and it went plop. What's the word?
Plop.
Say the sounds in plop. Right, plop. P, o, ah. If you didn't have plop, gently cross it off and fix it. And the last word is cash. What's the word?
Cash.
I needed cash to buy my coffee. What's the word?
Cash.
Say the sounds in cash.
Sh.
Right, cash. All right, and our last one was sh. If you didn't have cash, gently cross it off and fix it. And you, ladies and gentlemen, are done with ECRI again. I'm so glad that you're practicing your words. It's going to help you be better writers and readers.